Alright, so in this video, I'm gonna go through all the announcements so far in BlizzCon and give my impressions and just talk about them. Alright, before we get started, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. And I'll be playing PS4 games, Xbox One, Switch, PC, mostly playing Overwatch, Apex, or trying to get through The Last of Us right now. And I'll probably be playing through some other PS4 games, waiting for newer games to come out, like the new Jedi game coming out, and then Pokemon, obviously. So my link will be in the description. Go check me out on Twitch. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't. Hit the subscribe button and turn the bell notification on so you guys get notified when I upload new videos. And let's get into it. Alright, so I got it pulled up on my iPad. I'm just going to scroll through them and talk about them. So we got Overwatch 2, a sequel to Overwatch. So I've been loving Overwatch, and I'm glad that they announced that they're making another one, and it'll have co-op and PvE, which is, players versus enemy, which is just, CPU or the computer, however you want to call it. I like those modes because it's solo then, or I can at least play solo, hopefully. Maybe there will be a solo. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It could be just co-op only. Oh well. For the most part, it'll be great because Overwatch 1 will have a shared multiplayer. So with it, so even if you don't buy Overwatch 2, you're still playing with both games, and all the maps and all the players are all going to be shared between both of the games. So Overwatch 2 is just essentially the PvE and co-op stuff. So you don't need to buy it if you don't want to play that. So it's definitely, I think, an upgrade, and I think that they can do some amazing things with that, especially with giving it backwards compatibility, kind of like making it so it's not really a sequel, but it still is. It's kind of an add-on sequel, which is really cool. Making it so that we don't divide user bases, because what would they do? Just shut down the original Overwatch? Doesn't seem right. So I like what they did. But that one doesn't have any relative release date. It says it's in development, probably 2020. I think that'll come out 2020, maybe late 2020 though. So the next one is Diablo 4. So I've never played, I've never beaten or gotten into the Diablo series. I have played Diablo. I played 2 when I was younger, a little bit at a friend's house, and then I've played 3 recently, but not gotten into it too much. I might get it on PC and play it. I've tried playing it on Switch. It's okay. It's just not my thing to play on the Switch. So it'll be interesting to play through that and get ready for Diablo 4, which it was announced, but I don't think it's coming anytime soon. Based off of what they said, we shouldn't expect it anytime soon, and it's probably 2021, 2022. So that'll be fun. All right, the exciting one for me was World of Warcraft, because it is definitely making it easier for me to jump into it. I've never really gotten into World of Warcraft, sadly. I've tried, and it's so much, and so I played through some of the classic, but I also just don't have time too much. But I'm gonna try to get into it on this next expansion and see if it makes it easier for me to start from 0 or 1. And get it in and actually start learning the game and being able to play it. Especially since they're reducing the level cap, which is weird. I've never heard of an MMO reduce the level cap after it's already been out. Like, it's already past 60, but they're bringing it back down to 60 and dropping everybody down to 50 if you're at max level already. So that'll be interesting. And then they're bringing in a roguelike dungeon, and so it'll play randomly every time, and random buffs, and you'll get permanent buffs that you can use in it, and that seems really cool to add in a roguelike to an MMO. And it'll be interesting to see what they actually do with that and how people will like it, or if people like it. I think this one's coming out next year as well. And then there's an update for WoW Classic coming in on November 12th. So it's bringing in the world bosses and the PvP honor system. So I might play some more of that. Just start getting more into World of Warcraft. Should be fun. Hearthstone is also getting a new expansion, which those are free, but you buy packs, so it's kind of free, kind of not. So I'll probably play that some more. I played it a little bit, but I didn't get too into it. I should probably get more into that. It seems really fun, and it's more of a card game, which I can play online. And I've been meaning to get on the Pokemon one too, but it'll be interesting to see what they do, and it's got different modes in it, so it'll be interesting. There's also to note that they had the protesters show up, and there doesn't seem to be anything too big happening with that. I believe the CEO of Blizzard commented on their behavior. I didn't watch that, so let me know down in the comments if you watched that, and let me know what he said, or a translator, a shortened version of what he said in the comments. That'd be great. So Warcraft 3 Reforged. All they said was that it's gonna extend the closed beta, and a release date should be sometime soon. Hopefully before the end of the year, but I doubt it. I already bought it, so I'll be playing it and reviewing it at least a little bit, or giving my impressions at least. So I think for overall the BlizzCon, it would have been nice to go, and I want to go one year, which will be nice. I think this year is definitely a good year to go because there's so many announcements. At least I think there's a lot of announcements. We got a Diablo, we got an Overwatch, we got a new expansion for WoW, an update for WoW Classic, Hearthstone update or an expansion, and some news around Warcraft 3. But it's amazing to see that they actually did something, and not be because of the protesting stuff. And I'm glad that they didn't cancel it, even though they canceled the Nintendo Overwatch thing. But that's just different, I guess. They had a lot more security at BlizzCon, I saw, from a post, and they didn't let Dreamcast guy in with his camera, which is funny. But all right, before we go, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. and come check me out in the link in the video description. I stream all types of games. I'll be playing The Last of Us, Overwatch, Apex probably right now, and probably a lot more other things to come. And you guys can talk about collections, about the BlizzCon announcements, and pretty much everything else. So like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't, hit the subscribe button and turn bell notification on so you get notified when I upload new videos. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.